Are you struggling with increasing your income? In this video, I'm going to share with you 11 awesome tricks to help you increase your income and make more money so that you don't end up living paycheck to paycheck. So how can we increase your income? One of the most important factors when it comes to reaching your financial goals and dreams is the ability to be able to increase your income and make more money. Whether that's increasing your income by working hard and getting incremental raises or starting a new business. Increasing your income over time is an important part of attaining financial success and long-term prosperity. Though living within your means and spending less than you have is a crucial part of building wealth, you will be able to attain wealth more quickly and substantially by increasing your income. And the huge benefits of increasing your income has over decreasing your spending, though that's a necessary part of the equation, is that the opportunities to increase your income are virtually limitless. You can only cut your spending so far, but there's no limit on the amount of money that you can make. With the multitude of opportunities brought to us by the internet, making extra money is now much easier than it was ever before. Online or offline, now is a great time to make more money. So how are you going to get this done? Let's get down to it. Number one, be a top performer at your work in order to increase your income. One of the simplest ways to increase your income can be to make more money doing the job that you are already doing. And the best way to make more money at your job is to be a top performer. Work while at work. Put away your smartphone, don't browse too much on the web, and keep the water cooler chit-chat to the minimum. If you find yourself being overly chatty at work, I suggest you follow the 5-minute rule. Make sure that you don't spend more than 5 minutes per hour just chit-chatting at work and not doing the work you are paid to do, or otherwise being off task. Know what your company is focused on and help move that effort forward. If your company is working on strengthening their market share, research ways to do that. If they need to reduce costs, write out proposals with your best vetted ideas. Volunteer to be involved in new high-profile projects. Ask your manager what needs are not being met and what gaps exist, and then work to help or fill them. Seek to get noticed, but more important, seek to make a difference. When you give your best at work, everybody notices, and you'll be rewarded for the dedicated and diligent effort. And when it comes to time for annual merit, increases or bonuses or promotions, that will increase your income. You will be at the top of the list. Number two, seek promotion or raise to increase your income. Another way to increase your income is to proactively seek raise or seek promotion. When you know you are giving your best at work, you can confidently seek raise or chase a promotion without any issues. Even if you get a raise of $1 per hour, that's more than $2,000 per year. That's a significant change in most households. If you make $25 an hour and get a 5% raise, that's close to the raise you would have gotten if you have gotten a $1.25 per hour. One of the effective ways to seek raise in order to increase your income is to start working on this goal at the beginning of the year. When you set your work objectives for the new year, talk to your supervisor about your desire to advance in your career. Specifically ask for what skills you need to acquire and tasks you need to accomplish to get a raise or a promotion. What I suggest you do here is formalize this discussion, at least in an email, so that you can hold them to it. That way, there is written expectation on both sides. And then you make sure you work on achieving those objectives throughout the year. So at the end of the year, you have something to hold on to. Even if you are not working actively on seeking a promotion, you need to actively work to advance your career if you don't want your salary to stagnate. Number three, get more education or training. Depending on how much you've managed to learn on the job and keep up with the technologies and trends in your career field, you may need to acquire additional knowledge in order to advance in your career. If you don't have a college degree, maybe earning a college degree can significantly increase your income, but that's only true if you go about it the right way. If you want your education to be a good return on investment, you've got to study subjects that will give you marketable skills. And even though you should study something that you love and not study only for the income potential, what you really need to do is find the highest point that these two actually meet, where you have a high level of passion and a high potential of earning the highest income possible. Because let's be honest, you may be working 40 years or more of your life. That's about 80,000 hours that you'll be working in your lifetime. So you want to do something that you love, and that will be personally fulfilling and rewarding. and you also should be looking for the opportunity to make a really good income. It's really not worth it to work that hard and just scrape by in life. If you are going to work 40 or more hours per week, wouldn't you rather want to earn maybe $5,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 instead of just getting maybe a $500? So do your research, talk to your career counselor or coach, do internships or mentorships, or job shadowing, or even all the above, and find that career sweet spot. As long as you, again, choose a career with good earning potential, the time and money that you put into it will be worth your while. While you're looking at education opportunities, if you decide to go back to schooling or receive more vocational training, pay for it as you go. Don't fall into the trap of students' loan. Instead, plan to work, seek scholarships and grants, live on a tight budget, and take a little longer to graduate if you have to, so that you avoid being saddled with debt that it will take you decades to overcome after graduation. Remember that the way to build wealth is to get and control your income. So don't let it be taken over by a Sally Mae. Number 4, switch to a different company or sector. In some situations, the best way to earn more income may be to switch companies or switch sectors. For example, I worked as a technical sales manager for a telecommunication company, and I loved what I did. Traveling around, always have my backpack ready to travel on just a few hours notice. It was one of the best jobs that I could ever have after graduation. Though I really enjoyed the job, I realized a year and a half into the job that the potential for income growth isn't that great based on the hierarchical structure that existed in the company. I always worked hard and was a very good and dedicated employee. But I wanted to work towards a promotion, which I felt I was ready for, and which, given the admittedly vague guidelines that existed, I felt I was ready for. So I worked hard all year, really working on expanding my skills and even more than normal to accomplish my work in the best way. And I worked a lot of overtime, which I didn't get paid for because I was on a salary. And I did not just do that because I felt I wanted just a promotion. I just wanted to give value to the company. And guess what happened? My manager agreed that I've earned that promotion, and he made the request to the upper management for me to be promoted. I was told our team was currently top heavy and there was no room at that time for advancement. So I tried to take all that in stride and be a good sport. And I figured at least I'll get a good raise the coming year. But that didn't happen either. You want to know the percentage in merit raise that I received compared to the previous year? It was 0.5%. Now, I'm not mad at that company because that experience taught me a very good lesson. Sometimes hard work and dedication and just really giving your best might not just be enough. And sometimes even being too passionate might not just be enough. You also have to go where the opportunities are. And I did by moving to another company just a few months later. So if you're in a situation where you feel stuck at your current job, maybe your best bet might be to just move on to another opportunity. And particularly if you're in a situation where you feel you are underpaid or underappreciated, maybe it's time to start polishing up on your CV and look for other opportunities elsewhere. Be careful though, this is in fact the reality, and that you are not just continually looking for greener pastures. Number 5, consider switching to a different career field to increase your income. The somewhat harsh reality is that some career fields pay more than others. And in order to increase your income, you may have to move to a different career field that pays more than what you currently have. A couple of examples of careers that pay very well are movie stars and athletes. Whilst on the other hand, teachers, most unfortunately, and veterinary assistants, for example, don't get paid very high salaries. Corporate executives, doctors, lawyers generally do get paid more than most people. Computer programmers, engineers, accountants, and nurses also get paid quite well in most countries. If you're in a career field that generally doesn't pay well, it may be time to retool and pursue a different career track. If so, check out my previous point on seeking promotion. Number 6, do a freelance work in order to increase your income. If your daily job lends itself to freelance work, then you can get additional experience and increase your income by doing something that you've already been trained to do. I am a trained engineer and a practicing marketer, and I've been doing freelance gigs since I graduated from college. In the first few years after graduation from college, I was making about $1,000 from just freelancing on my free time after work. A lot of the work that I was doing was after my day job and on weekends when I was well rested. So it was really great to have something doing when I was really productive on my off hours. If you have an excellent eye for detail, then be a professional freelance proofreader or copy editor might be the best job for you. In addition to freelance writing and editing, you can do freelance teaching too, freelance illustration, freelance photography, freelance graphic designing, freelance transcription work, freelance translating, and more. Just check out Upwork, Fiverr, or Indeed. for some of these gigs because there's so many people out there ready to hire freelancers to get the work done for them. Number 7, offer coaching or consulting services to increase your income. Doing consulting or coaching, which is related to your primary job, might be the next opportunity for you to increase your income. Many jobs lend themselves to this kind of work, such as those in the IT and business fields. Popular areas for consulting include human resource, that's HR, public relations, being PR work, marketing and business consulting, accounting and business transition consulting, sales and technical consulting, cybersecurity consulting, organization and environmental conservation consulting. Related to consulting is coaching. Popular areas for coaching include financial coaching, job coaching, personal fitness coaching, business transformation coaching, and leadership coaching. You can also do coaching in areas like business strategy, business planning and resume writing, life coaching, career coaching, business and organizational performance coaching, and much more. There's always somebody out there who wants to learn from you and prepare to pay for it. Because remember this, there are people who are where you were 5, 10, 3 years ago who needs to learn from you. So you can end up earning from the experience you gain over time, because these people don't have to now go through the same challenges that you went through in order to learn. They can just sit down with you and pick your brains on what you've learned, and they will be prepared to pay for it. If you have experience in any of the areas that I listed above or areas that relate to them, then consulting or coaching can be an area for you to explore. To explore consulting or coaching opportunities, I suggest you visit Indeed.com. It's one of my favorite job sites that is available. Number 8 will be to start a profitable side hustle to increase your income. Here are just a few ideas. One would be to just start a business. It can be a business or freelance work that's in an area that's unrelated to your current primary work. Do you have a hobby that could be a very good money maker? Maybe you're excellent at sewing and could take on some projects whilst your children are napping, or during your free time, or even on weekends. When it comes to opening up side hustles, the options are limitless. Secondly, you can drive Uber or Lyft. There's another option for people who have their personal cars and enjoy driving or meeting new people. With these companies, you decide when you are available and when you are not. So you decide when you work and when you earn. And it also offers you a lot of flexibility. So you can choose to work on your part-time. And one feature that exists for some of these apps is the option to do destination. So basically, you set destination on the app when you are going to a place, and it will alert you if there's anybody going the same direction as you. All you have to do is just pick them up and ride with them to the same place that you are already going anyway, and you get paid for it. That money can end up being an amount that you pay towards your fuel or your car maintenance, and all you will be doing is just picking somebody who's already going your direction. Thirdly, you can explore doing data entry job. If you have a good eye for detail and a good typist, a data entry job may be a good option for you. And with most of these jobs, all you need is just an access to an internet service, then a computer that you can work from, and you can work remotely from anywhere. You don't have to be in the same office with the person that you are working for. Many opportunities are available, and with this job, you can even do it from the comfort of your home. So check your favorite job sites and see which options are available. Just select work remotely as an option so that you can work from anywhere you want. Last but not least, you can be a virtual assistant to somebody anywhere in this world. As a virtual assistant, you work remotely and you can do tasks like research work, admin work, business writing, data entry, bookkeeping, creating or updating databases, preparing presentations, creating infographics, and much more. And you can be a virtual assistant to anybody anywhere in this world. All they will have to do is just share the work that needs to be done with you, and you get it done. And most virtual assistants that I know are in different time zones to the people that they work for. So whilst they are sleeping, they are getting work done. So when they wake up in the morning, their documents will be ready to go. Number 9, be a blogger, vlogger, or create a website to increase your income. You can monetize your blog or website as a way to increase your income, which is one of the best ways you can increase the money that you are earning on a monthly basis. Passive income is really being able to earn without having to do active work. I love blogging because the opportunities that exist to monetize are limitless, and it allows you to just put your thoughts out there and share with other people. I love to write and share my thoughts on personal financing and help other people learn from my experiences and make their own money. I love it because it allows me to work on my own schedule and enjoy something that I love to do. That's educating other people on how to make and manage their own money. When it comes to blogging, vlogging, or even monetizing a website, their ability to make money is limitless. I know people who make upwards of 20 to 50K from just websites and blogging. All they have to do is just put their thoughts out there into the world. People come and read them. Then advertisers can come and sell adverts on it for them to make money. Some of the ways that you can monetize your blog or website are: 1, affiliate marketing. That's being able to direct people to go and buy a product or service and getting paid for it. So you become more like a middleman and sell your influence. 2, email marketing. Through this, you can acquire an email database that you can sell to other marketers and make money from it. 3 will be books and ebooks, where you can sell the knowledge that you have in the form of a book or ebook to other people and monetize it. 4th will be online course. This allows you to create a course for something that you are an expert in. Then other people can learn from you. And it's very scalable, because with one recording, you can sell to thousands of people. You can also do podcasting. It's a form of on-demand talk radio, where you gather other people and talk about what you love, topics that you think you are an expert in. Last but not the least, you can sell physical products. That's leveraging on the audience that you have and offering them physical products that possibly you make on your own or you are selling as a middleman. Number 10 will be to make income in other ways. In addition to the options that I've shared with you earlier, there are other ways that you can make income without having to work actively. I will go deeper into some of these ones in coming sessions. First one will be dividend income. This income from individual stocks, mutual funds, and bonds. Second one will be earned interest. That's interest on the money that you've saved. So instead of putting your money in accounts that doesn't give you any interest, you make sure that you put it in places where it will earn interest. So your principal is protected whilst you still earn some income through interest. Thirdly will be to rent out items that you have. If you have equipment that you are willing to allow other people to use, you can rent these things out so that you make an extra income. These could be things like your landscaping equipment, like mowers, snow blowers, things that basically you have lying around in your house that you are not using. So instead of them going to invest in new ones, they can just rent off you at a small cost. Then you end up making a small income from it. You can advertise these items through your local classifieds, or it will be through word of mouth. You tell your neighbors that your items are available for rent, and before you know it, people will be coming to you to rent them. Number 11, rent out space in your house or your car. Another way to earn extra income is to rent out space in your house or even rent out your car on days that you don't need them. One way to increase your income that can be a lot fun if you have good personality will be to rent out rooms that you have in your house that you are not using. This could be done through Airbnb or through Airbnb storage. With Airbnb, you rent out rooms that you are not using to people through Airbnb platform. Rent out your spare bedrooms for guests to stay in. If you have one or more extra bedrooms in your house that you are not using, or even a second or vacation home, renting them out through Airbnb or booking.com and similar sites can be a great way to make extra income. I have been using Airbnb for a couple of years now for all my travel accommodations when I go on vacations, and they are awesome. The hosts have been great and I really felt welcome and at home. And of course, the savings can be very substantial. Another option is renting out storage space that you have that you are not using. This can be done through Airbnb storage, or places like Neighbor, Store With Me, and Store At My House can be another way for you to earn extra income. So if you don't want to be worried about hosting strangers in your house but have empty bedrooms available, you can do these options, which is just peer-to-peer storage. The opportunities that are around for increasing your income in our days, and especially earning extra money, are limitless. If you want to increase your income, it's never been easier than before. By increasing your income, you can more easily save for the future, stash away money for emergencies, pay off your debts, help pay for your children's college, invest for your future comforts, and reach your financial goals and dreams. But remember that reducing your spending is an equally important part of the equation. If you have gotten value out of this video, kindly hit the subscribe button and join this community so that we learn together on this journey to financial freedom. And don't forget to hit the notification button so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be notified and not miss it out. Thank you, and catch you in the next video.